Hi, everyone. Thanks for coming. My name is Sean DeRoche, your Director of External Relations. My work kind of centers around campaigns and advocating for student rights.
I'm Claire Stewart, your Director of Internal Relations. I mainly work with clubs and the finances side of the Students Union.
I would first like to acknowledge that I'm joining you today from the traditional territory of the Nanaimo First Nations. If you know the Indigenous territory you're joining from today, we encourage you to drop it in the chat. If you don't know yet, you can visit nativeland.ca and enter your location to find out. That link should be in the chat right now for you. Please share your location in the chat as we continue to introduce this presentation.
We are elected executives on the Student Union Board of Directors. Also here today are two of our Student Union staff who help support the work we do as elected students. Janelle Wilson is the organizer for campus life and events, and Jessica Orcutt is the organizer of campaigns and communications. If you have any questions, you can drop them in the chat throughout the presentation. There will also be sharing links to signups and other things as we go through each slide.
Today, we're going to talk about how to get involved with your Students Union and how you can make an impact on campus and in your community through that involvement.
Also today, we have a pair of Apple AirPods as our door prize. Using the Viu Students Union app on your phone, scan the QR code on the bottom corner of our slides to check into this event. If you haven't downloaded our app yet, click the link in the chat and do that now. You can also click this link to check in manually if you are attending this presentation from your phone. We'll do the draw at the end of the presentation, so make sure to stick around as you'll need to be here to win.
The VIU Students Union is the official student society for students at VIU and has been supporting students since 1969. For any of you math wizards out there, that's over 50 years. Just by being a student at VIU, you are automatically a member. You are also members of the BC Federation of Students, which is an alliance of students from all over our province working together on advocacy goals and services to make students' lives more affordable.
As a member of a students' union, you have a right to participate in things like elections and big decisions, and to take advantage of the benefits of membership like campus life, services, and advocacy.
There are plenty of opportunities to get involved, build skills and relationships, and make a big impact during your time at VIU. This presentation will share different ways that you can get involved, and we hope that you take advantage of them. Who knows what we can achieve together.
So the majority of the work of the Students Union falls within the categories of advocacy, campus life, and services. These areas provide different avenues for students to get involved. Some are very entry level, like supporting a campaign, helping out an event, or attending an AGM, and some are big commitments with big rewards that could result in expanding your professional network, having significant experience to add to your resume, or making lifelong friends. The following slides will share information about how to run in elections, volunteer, and participate in events and campaigns.
What we hear most often from students is that they wish they'd gotten involved sooner. The positions that are up for election in the fall are ones that are easier for new students to run for. Students in these positions represent the interests and needs of students in their faculty or on campus. They help out at events and participate in advocacy initiatives. After being in these positions, many students level up into executive roles or even provincially elected positions. If you're interested in finding out more about elections, you can visit our website. That link will be in the chat. And a good way to try out getting involved is to sign up for our volunteer crew.
Many students initially seek out their students' union because of an issue that they are passionate about, an injustice that they want to bring awareness to, or a cause they want to support. There are lots of different ways to work towards advocacy goals, but all of them work better when you are working with a team of like-minded people.
A rewarding way to make an impact in your campus community is to participate in initiatives that directly support other students. For example, student support for the Period Promise campaign and pressure on VIU has led to the university finally committing to providing free menstrual products in women's and gender-neutral washrooms on campus. So far, these will be located in the gym, cafeteria, and library on the Nanaimo campus, but widespread availability on all campuses and in all buildings will come later this fall. Initiatives like these make an impact on many students and ensure that our fellow students aren't missing out on academics due to period poverty.